In this GoPro tips and tricks video, we are going to make a set of DIY extension bars for your GoPro camera. These can be customized to any length you want, meaning that there are a wide range of places in which they can be used. To make this mount, we need only one thing, a piece of rectangular aluminum bar, which is 1/8 of an inch thick. This just happens to be the exact same size as the gap in the GoPro mounts, meaning that this aluminum bar will slide perfectly into the gap between the GoPro mount's teeth. We are going to need to cut our aluminum into 5 pieces. I am making all 5 of mine the same length, but you can make yours whatever length you want as long as 3 pieces are the same and the remaining 2 pieces are of the same length. All of mine are going to be cut to 5 inches. I used a hacksaw to cut the bars down to size, but if you want to use a rotary disc cutter, that would do a great job as well. Once the lengths are all cut, stack them up and mark one side. This will ensure the holes we drill will line up even if we lose the order of the bars or drop them on the ground. We'll always be able to restack them at the same orientation as we drilled the original hole. This could save you a huge amount of frustration in the future, but if you're feeling confident or using a drill press and will be able to drill perfectly through the center of the bars, you can go ahead and skip this step. The next step is to drill the holes. To do this, I clamped all the bars together and drilled through all 5 of them at the same time, making sure I was drilling straight down. Before drilling the next hole, thread a GoPro bolt through the hole we just drilled to ensure that that hole stays lined up throughout the rest of the building process. With both of our holes drilled, we can go ahead and file down one end of the mount. If you want the extension arm to have the same range of motion as GoPro's extension arms, you will need to file the edges until they have the same shape as the GoPro mounts. If all you want is the mount to stay straight onto the bottom of the camera or straight out of a base plate, then you will not have to file to the same degree. With all this done, we can unfold the 2nd and 4th bar out of the stack. We're using that bolt we threaded through before as our hinge point, and then we can go ahead, we can throw a camera onto the end with 3 bars and a mount onto the end with 2 bars, and our mount is complete. We now have this 10-inch extension arm coming off of our base of our buckle mount and our camera mount on the end of it. This can be used for a ton of different applications, custom mounts or long extension bars to get great self-portrait shots. This is very similar to the small tree aluminum extension bars we looked at before. The point of this video was to show you the concepts you can use to make your own DIY extension arms. How you use this is up to you. You will probably see this kind of setup being used in the future in my DIY videos. This was another GoPro tips and tricks video. If you guys have enjoyed it, please make sure you check out my channel for tons more videos. Like the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I will be sure to read them and I respond to as many of them as I can. Until next time, thank you very much for watching.